Good day, everybody. I am Celina Samuel, the Assistant Head Teacher Administration, Nigerian Korea Model School, and I'm here to present a paper titled Quality Assurance, Assessment of Teaching and Learning. What is quality assurance? Now, educational quality assurance, popularly known as EQA, it is a process of monitoring, assessing, evaluating, and reporting objectively based on agreed quality standards all aspects of school life to ensure that acceptable standards are attained, maintained, and improved upon continually. Now, the process is used for both internal and external evaluation. All quality assurance evaluations use the same quality standards and quality indicators. Their findings are reliable, it is valid, and it is consistent. Internal evaluation. What is internal evaluation? It is a process of quality review undertaken within an institution for its own ends, with or without the involvement of external evaluators. Now, in order to attain educational goals of Nigerian Korea Model School, the administrators engage in quality internal evaluation. Every aspect of the school is being evaluated for improvements and meeting the learning needs of learners. Now, external evaluation. What is external evaluation? Now, external evaluation, it is a process that uses external evaluators to a program or institution to evaluate quality or standard. Now, it is also a process which involves teams of evaluators visiting schools through a pre-arranged procedure. Every area of the school life is being evaluated by both the school undertaking the self-evaluation and external evaluators. Now, evaluators act in the interest of both learners and teachers. The impact is central in judging the quality of educational provision and processes. Now, evaluators inform administrators, policymakers, and other educational practitioners about the quality of educational provisions. Now, quality standards are the goals to which all learners, teachers, and staff, and those who lead and manage schools should aspire to achieve. Quality assurance is about continuous improvements. Now, quality assurance also ensures that the school is performing the best that it can. And so it focuses on the quality of assurance based on input and output. What do I mean by input? Now, the input has to do with pupils, teachers, curriculum, and facilities. The process segments. Now, the process segments has to do with teaching and learning. We also have the interaction, the internal efficiency, evaluation procedure, and management practices. Now, the output segments. The output segments have to do with the quality of primary school leavers, that is leaving primary school, proceeding to junior secondary school, as well as the system of the external efficiency. Now, the importance of quality assurance. What are the importance, particularly regarding Nigerian Korea Model School? Now, for instance, the importance are to improve teaching and learning in Nigerian Korean model school. It is to motivate teachers towards high performance. It is a systematic effort to help learners understand themselves and get in touch with their own feelings and to monitor their own behavior. Now, it also helps administrators and teachers in school management and in assessment of teaching and learning. Now, it serves as a link, or it links teachers with the Ministry of Education. Now, it assists in the development of needed competencies. It is also to obey the education law that makes quality assurance mandatory or compulsory. Now, it helps to interpret school program to the community. It also helps in the development of sound education in teachers, and it creates confidence in competent teachers. It determines whether a teacher will be promoted, transferred, retained, or dismissed. It identifies urgent needs in classroom and school. It examines continuously the school instructional goals and assesses teachers' performance in meeting such goals. Now, what is the importance of quality assurance as regards teachers' achievements in Nigerian Korean Model School? For instance, quality assurance in Nigerian Korean Model School ensures that the subjects and the knowledge of what to teach, what that means is, through quality assurance, it is ensured that the teacher is knowledgeable of what to teach and how to deliver his or her lessons in the classroom. Now, their roles in school and the grades and the form of learners they teach. The teacher ensures that he knows the grade of learners that he or she teaches. Now, a teacher also ensures that he uses positive methods of teaching. He also ensures that the quality of curriculum and scheme of work tallies with the lesson to be taught. Now, the extent to which learning environment is conducive for learning in the classroom. It is not enough to teach, but as a teacher, you must carry the learners along to ensure that you provide a conducive learning environment for the learners. Now, it also ensures the frequency of commendation for hard work. As a teacher, it is needful for you to give commendation when it is needed to support learners to learn more. Now, it checks curricular activities and the extent to which school provides opportunities that care for the interests, the aptitudes, and the particular needs of learners. Now, teachers plan effectively and set clear objectives. Now, that is some of the things that quality assurance check in terms of evaluation of teaching and learning. Now, teachers ensure that they plan effectively and set clear objectives. Now, objectives to communicate clearly at the start of a lesson. It's very important for a teacher to state his objective, his or her learning objectives clearly. Such is being evaluated by either the external evaluators or the internal evaluators. Now, also, activities work prepared for learners, it is being evaluated. Now, the learning needs of learners are incorporated into the lesson plan. Now, any teacher that plans a lesson, he must put in mind the learning of the learners is very important. Now, the subject contents covered in the lesson, that too is being evaluated. Now, what is also evaluated is the teacher's use of words. For instance, vulgar words, abusive words, degrading words, or humiliating words, it is a no-no. It is not allowed. And so, what is being evaluated is the teacher's use of words in the class to ensure that the children are carried along. What other things are being evaluated? For instance, the teacher's conduct. For instance, is the teacher kind? Is he welcoming? Is the teacher cheerful? Is he inviting or friendly? All these are being evaluated by internal or external evaluators. How about the subjects, materials, that is teaching aids? It is also evaluated. For a teacher to teach, it is appropriate for him or her to use the right teaching aids that tallies with the lesson topic in the class. Now, the period of lesson on the timetable too is being evaluated. Now, what also is being evaluated, it is the teacher's appearance. As a professional, a teacher is expected to appear neatly as a professional. Now, the lesson too, we have to check whether the lesson has a link with the topic or the scheme of work. Now, the ideas and experiences of learners were drawn upon. That is, are the ideas of the learners drawn upon in that topic that the teacher is teaching in the class? Now, the teacher involved all learners and they responded appropriately. What that means is, as the teacher is teaching, are the learners responding, and the response, is it negative or positive, and does it tally with the lesson that the teacher is teaching? All these are being evaluated. Now, learners are well managed and praised regularly for their contributions in the lessons. Now, as a teacher, when the teacher is teaching, what is being evaluated is either the teacher judiciously use his words to give appraisals, praise to learners, to encourage them to learn more. Now, they use appropriate gesticulation, exclamations, voice pitches. All these are very important. It is being evaluated. It is not enough to teach, but as a teacher, you have to make use of your voice pitch. You have to make use of proper gesticulation. All these are being evaluated by either external or internal evaluators. Now, what also it is being checked is are the learners concentrating in the process of learning? Do they really participate? Do they understand with the learning objectives of the topic? All these are being evaluated. Now, the next one I'm going to talk about is learners' achievement. That is when evaluators need to evaluate learners in the process of teaching in the classroom. And what are some of these areas that are being evaluated? For instance, in all subjects and grade level, looking through learners' results, all these are being evaluated. Now, evaluators also check the learners' exercise books and text papers. Now, the relevance and frequency of home tasks, subject covered in the home tasks, understanding of teachers' comments in the home tasks, consequences of not doing home tasks, all these are being checked and evaluated by the evaluators. Also, learners are aware of school rules and sanctions. That is, are learners aware of the school rules and sanctions? For instance, in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have rules. And so when evaluators come, they check to know whether learners are conversant with the rules and the regulations of the school. Now, they check the national curriculum and the scheme of work and the learner's workbook. Now, evaluators check to ensure that what is being taught to the learners is in correspondence with what is obtainable in the curriculum. Now, a professional teacher does not teach out of the blue. Whatever topic it is that the teacher must teach has to come from the curriculum and the scheme of work. So all these are being evaluated by the evaluators. Now, also what is being checked or evaluated is how well learners are enjoying learning. Are they enjoying the learning? Is the teacher a boring teacher? What is it that they are learning? All these are being evaluated. Now, other things that are evaluated is the performance of school in external competition. What that means is, as a school, are they involved in competition like arts competition, sport competition, debates, drama, quizzes, essays, etc. for the past 3 years? However, Nigerian Korean Model School is a new school. Very soon we will be 1 year. And so some of these things will be evaluated very soon when we reach 3 years. Now, other things that are evaluated is the attendance of learners at school. Are they regular? What is happening if they are not regular? So the evaluators go through the register to check the attendance of learners. Other things that are evaluated are learners' behavior in the course of teaching in the class. Are they contributing? Some of them could be passive, some of them could be active. All these are evaluated. Now, learners and staff relationship are checked and evaluated. Now, is the teacher friendly with the learners? How do they interact in the class in the course of instructions? All these and more are being evaluated. Now, the next topic I'm going to talk about is the quality of the learning environment. Like I have mentioned earlier, quality assurance has to do with the evaluation of a school or an institution. And so, in evaluating educational or learning environments, what are some of the things that quality assurance evaluate or they look into? For instance, how well does the quality of the learning environment contribute effectively to learners' progress and achievements? Is the learning environment friendly? Is it hostile to the learners? All these are checked and evaluated. Now, the learning environment, we check out the availability and the conditions of the computers. Like in Nigerian Korean model school is an ICT school, and so when the evaluators come, they check the conditions of the computers, the air conditioners, the tables, the chairs, bookshelves, whiteboards, that is interactive board, etc. All these are being evaluated to ensure that they are up to quality standards that meets the learning needs of the learners. Now, the use of ICT. Now that we said Nigerian Korean Model School is an ICT school, now do we have enough ICT equipment, and how are they being used to impact learning in the lives of learners? Now, the school building areas, including toilet, floors, lobby, the rails, the classroom, sewage waste, windows, all these things are being evaluated to ensure that the learners have clean and comfortable environment for learning. Now, what also is being checked is the condition of the lights, the electrical connections, and some other things are being checked. Now, the environment, is it friendly? Like I said, for instance, is it an aesthetic? Does it have beautiful flowers? Are the flowers maintained? Are they cut? Like in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have beautiful and conducive environments. We have a gardener that takes care of the plants. Daily, the plants are watered just to ensure that the learners have a conducive learning environment. Now, the healthcare also is being evaluated. For instance, does the school have first aid in case of little injury? Does it have a clinic? Does it have a sick bay? Does it have a nurse? All these are being evaluated. Now, in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have first aid boxes, we have a clinic, we have a sick bay. Very soon, we will have a nurse in case of little accident of an injury. And then first aid treatment is being administered to the learners. Now, the source of drinking water for learners. When evaluators come, they check either the source of water is clean, either is drinkable or not. Again, in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have a clean source of water. We don't have issues concerning that at all. Now, the food vendors in the area of school shop, like in Nigerian Korean Model School, again, we have a school shop. And so when evaluators come, they check the condition of the school shop, the kind of food that is being sold, and the kind of things that the children eat is very important to ensure healthiness. Now, at the restroom, for instance, are the restroom combined or is it separate for boys and for girls? Again, in Nigerian Korean Model School, our restroom is separated. We have the restroom for the boys and we have the restroom for the girls. Now, we check out the availability of school farm. Again, in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have a botanical garden that we use for agriculture. Then the special needs of children. Now, we look at the special needs of children. For instance, learning disabled children. How are they treated? How are they taken care of? Do they have accessibility to other equipments that other children have in the school? Like in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have accessible roads, accessible toilet for children that have learning needs. Now, in the case of demarcation of school compound, yes, in Nigerian Korean Model School, we have a fence for demarcation. Now, evaluators look into this to ensure that the learners have a conducive learning environment. Now, the playground for the learners, how safe is it for the learners? For instance, in Nigerian Korean Model School, again, the playing ground is safe. It is so safe for the learners. Now, in the area of the environment, again, recently we've had a fumigation, to avoid reptiles and other things in the school, so that the learners could have a conducive and safe learning environment. Now, evaluators also check the availability of sports equipment, either they are available or not, in terms of recreational activities. Now, the quality evaluation of school records. The school records need to be evaluated by quality assurance team. What are some of the things that are evaluated? For instance, we have what we call the statutory records and non-statutory records. They are kept in the school, and the quality assurance ensures that they are being evaluated. For instance, resumption meeting book, teachers attendance register, pupils attendance registers, duty roster, staff nominal roll, movement book, log book, visitors book, pupils enrollment. All these are being evaluated. Also, we have conduct of assembly, inventory of library, club and society records. For instance, we have the martial arts, we have the music, environment, ICT, cultural debates, etc. All these are being evaluated by quality assurance. We also have recommended textbooks. The textbooks that is in use in school is being evaluated. We have the school's album, notice board, action plan schedule, timetable, the PTA record, lesson note and diaries of teachers, analysis of learners' examination records. Now, these and many more are the focus of quality assurance in evaluation of Nigerian Korean Model School. Now, after evaluation, recommendations are made for improvements, encouragement, or motivation. Now, these are documented. Whatever that the quality assurance carried out as evaluation of the school, it is being evaluated, it is recorded for the future for the purpose of improvements. Now, quality assurance is an umbrella concept for a host of activities that are designed to improve the quality of primary education system. It embraces all the functions of the school activities as teaching, caring, staffing, pupils building, facilities, and child development. Concern for quality assurance in primary education, it is most desirable for the fact that it serves as a foundation for all other levels of education. Quality assurance evaluation is a good machinery to upgrade teachers into required standards. Thank you.